Yes, please.
Dear Mr. Chairman, my colleagues, it is honored to present an important view about the ischemia and partial nephrectomy. I adopt the minute count, and my colleague Dr. Muhammad will adopt the hypothesis of stop the TikTok. For me, every minute is count in partial nephrectomy. Once you apply the clamp, the own clamp, you start to put the clock in the count minutes. Every minute for you deserving your attention. So the question now, counting the minutes during clamp still worthwhile? This is the question. Traditionally, the partial nephrectomy is performed with hyperocclusion for better control of the tumor and have a bloodless field. But this clamp produces a ischemic state for the kidney and produce harm. And to avoid this harm, innovative surgical strategies comes, of which unclamped tumor enucleation and super selective arterial clamp. But the question is, which is better, cold ischemia or the zero ischemia? A meta-analysis and systematic review published in the year 2019 involving 156 studies. They concluded that the effect of the ischemia technique and partial nephrectomy is still debatable, and there is a quality of the literature limit the casual interpretation about the relationship between the ischemia technique, surgical, oncological, or functional outcome. I recently published a new systematic review and meta-analysis said that the median recovery from the ischemia is similar across both types, cold, warm, and zero ischemia, nearly the same. And what about the recovery from the cold and warm ischemia? Recovery from cold or warm ischemia will reach 82%, as long as the time is not more than 35 minutes. This is the contrary for the cold ischemia. It reaches up to 90%, especially in the normal lateral kidney or testicular kidney. In the opposing view of my adopting, there is no count needed, stop the TikTok. But these studies have multiple limitations, of which they are studying only the solitary kidneys, and this hypothesis stems from the three factors: that the functional residual parenchymal volume, not the ischemia, is the main predictor for functional outcome and functional recovery post-partial nephrectomy, aiming that the kidney is more resilient for the ischemia, but the predictor of this hypothesis is not yet defined. The limitations involving only solitary kidney. Also, the spirit function is required pre and post partial nephrectomy, and there is a certain bias. The surgeon may abandon the randomization and convert the case from the off clamp to on clamp when he is faced with major bleeding or the tumor is complex. Of these studies concluded in the multivariate analysis that the ischemia significantly associated with ischemia time and duration. The duration is the main conclusion. So every minute count. Also, each additional 10 minutes of warm ischemia is associated with only 2.5% decline in the recovery from the ischemia. This study is a retrospective one. Also, another retrospective one concluded in the multivariate analysis that longer ischemia time is associated with lower parenchymal mass reserve. The last one said that the preoperative glomerular filtration rate is the strongest predictor for the functional recovery post-partial nephrectomy, not the ischemia time itself, not the parenchymal reserve itself. The main drawback with the ischemia time is the acute kidney injury. But every additional minute for ischemia lead to 5% increase in the acute kidney injury and 6% increase of the new onset chronic kidney disease. A recently published study this year concluded that the independent predictors of recovery from the ischemia, of which the word ischemia, also focusing on the every minute count. So the question, does the every minute count still worthwhile? The answer is yes. Why? Because each additional minute, each additional 10 minutes for ischemia lead to a decline of 2.5% of the functional recovery of the kidney, and the most nephrons recover after cold ischemia, even the time is prolonged, and warm ischemia, if it's more than 25 to 30 minutes, the deterioration of the kidney will occur. Again, 5% increase of the percent of acute kidney injury if you didn't count the minutes, and 6% increase in the new onset chronic kidney disease if you didn't count the minutes. Don't forget that longer ischemia time is also associated with lower parenchymal mass. Thank you.